Some news stories for you today's second video for you. Firstly, Ethiopia Kenya border reportedly fighting erupted there last night in a town which is right on Ethiopia Kenya border. The attackers came from Kenya. Oromo Liberation Army has long been accused of having camps in Kenya, on Kenya side of Kenya-Ethiopia border. What happened there on Kenya-Ethiopia border last night? Secondly, viewers, an ENDF sergeant has written a book about the attack which happened on Northern Command on the 3rd of November 2020. Hours after that, we saw that Ethiopian government forces, regional forces, federal forces, and Eritrean forces, they launched a military offensive on Tigray. PM Abiy inaugurated this book yesterday. Who wrote this book? Some pictures of an ENDF sergeant are being shared, that he is the one who wrote this book, and he was involved in attack on Al-Najashi Mosque in Tigray. Thirdly, we have a new story from Dansha. Dansha town is in Sagede. It's in western Tigray, where it seems that the government, local government, Amhara regional government, is fully in control of this area. And lastly, more Fano recruitments, graduation ceremonies are underway. We have a new story from Gashina, the place where we saw heavy clashes. The town changed sides several times in the past when last year Tigray forces were threatening to reach Addis Ababa, Ethiopian capital. Now, new Fano recruitments have been seen in Gashina, a town of Amhara region. Firstly, viewers, Ethiopia Kenya border. Some sources shared this information with us that last night heavy clashes erupted on Moale border area. Moale is the town which is on Ethiopia side of Ethiopia Kenya border. It's on Oromia Somali region border. There is Moale border crossing as well between Kenya and Ethiopia. The fighting went on for more than 3 hours. It started around 1 a.m. last night. It went on till 4 a.m. Heavy clashes went on. No confirmation about casualties, about injured fighters. Who were the attackers? From where did they come? The fighting happened reportedly between Oromo Liberation Army and a militia backed by government. A government-backed militia and OLA fighters were involved in this fighting. OLA fighters came from Kenya, reportedly, from Kenya side of Kenya-Ethiopia border. Oromo Liberation Army has long been accused of having training camps on Kenya side of Kenya-Ethiopia border. Reportedly, areas on the Kenya side of the border are not under full control of Kenyan government, and their OLA has some strongholds. We have seen some statements from Ethiopian political parties about OLA training camps in Kenya. We saw a statement from Azima party of Birhanu Nega a few weeks ago, in which Birhanu Nega accused Oromo Liberation Army of having training camps in Kenya. Then we saw 2 top-level meetings last month. Ethiopian and Kenyan police chiefs met, and they agreed on sharing of intelligence about armed groups operating in border areas, including Oromo Liberation Army. Then 2 days ago, Birhanu Jola, Ethiopian army chief, was in Kenya. There again, the issue of border insecurity came under discussion. So what we have learned is that OLA members, they entered to Moale from Kenya, and in Moale, close to border, heavy clashes went on for hours. That just shows that Oromo Liberation Army is becoming strong. It's becoming stronger. Though we heard from Lagasse Tolu, Communication Minister of Ethiopia, yesterday that massive operations were underway against OLA. But on the ground situation is very clear that OLA is gaining momentum. It's taking control of more areas in southern, western Oromia. And it still has these training facilities on Kenya side of Kenya-Ethiopia border. It seems that it has some training camps there from where it carries out attacks on Ethiopian territories. It has its presence in Guji, Burana as well, from where it can move towards Moale and carry out attacks there. Secondly, verse, a book was inaugurated by Ethiopian PM Abiy yesterday. Name of the book is The Betrayed Northern Command. Who wrote this book? What is this book about? The book is about TPLF members' attack on Northern Command of Ethiopian National Defense Force. We know that on the 3rd of November 2020, Northern Command bases, military bases in Tigray, several of them in Mekelle, I think, in other places, came under attack. Hundreds of ENDF officers, soldiers, they were captured by Tigray forces. Some were killed too. And now the book has been written about this attack, TPLF attack on Northern Command bases, which happened on the 3rd of November. Hours after that, Ethiopian government forces, regional forces, Eritrean forces launched a full-scale attack on Tigray, which was already planned. Who wrote this book? Question is, it is being said that the book has been written by an ENDF sergeant. His name is Gashaye Tinau. That he was one of the soldiers who was deployed at a base in Tigray when TPLF members attacked Northern Command bases. He was taken captive. He remained in the custody of Tigray forces for more than a month. Then he was released. It is being said that he wrote the book. But in the inauguration ceremony of this book, PM Abiy participated. Secondly, a former Brigadier General Kasai Chameda participated. Thirdly, Orthodox deacon Daniel Kebre was also there, known for making very fiery speeches, pro-PM Abiy speeches. He holds an advisory position as well with Ethiopian government. Some pictures of Gashaye Tinau are being shared. In one picture, he can be seen standing in front of Al-Najashi Mosque, which was partly destroyed during the fighting when it was happening in Tigray. You can see the picture on your screen. This person is said to be Gashaye Tinau, who wrote this book. It is being claimed that he is the one who wrote this book, and he is the one who was involved in attack on this mosque, Al-Najashi Mosque, because he is standing in front of the mosque and part of the mosque can be seen destroyed in the background. So it is being claimed by Tigray-backed news sources that this person wrote the book, who is actually himself involved in the attack on Al-Najashi. He and other soldiers destroyed Al-Najashi Mosque. Well, we obviously have no confirmation that Gashaye Tinau was involved in attack on Al-Najashi Mosque. But it is being said that he is the one who wrote this book. The book is in Amharic language. It's not in English. So he might have written this book. We don't know about the academic background of this person. Is he capable of writing such a book? Or is just Gashaye Tinau's name is being used? The book has been used by some pro-PM Abiy writer, Daniel Kebre or someone else. We have obviously no confirmation. But the book claims that TPLF's attack on Northern Command bases triggered the war. It led to splits, and the soldiers who were taken prisoner, they suffered a lot. Maybe in a separate video we'll discuss in detail the contents of this book. A road race was organized in a town in western Tigray. Name of the place is Dansha. Dansha is in Tsagade, Humra Volkait, disputed territories between Tigray and Ethiopia. Now, Amhara regional government is in full control of this territory, because if a road race is being organized, it means that situation is peaceful there, that government is in control, fully in control of this place. 5-kilometer long road race organized there, and several locals took part in this race. Lastly, Amhara Fano recruitments are still underway. Though Fano is being disarmed, it has been prohibited from conducting any recruitments, any trainings without the permission of authorities, of forces. Recruitments are still underway with the permission of authorities. We have some picture for you from Gashina, the town which changed sides, which changed hands rather several times in the past when Tigray forces were threatening to Addis Ababa. Now, a new batch of Fano fighters has completed their training in Gashina town. We have seen pictures from Kobo as well. In Kobo, hike, Vargasa to some Fano graduation ceremonies have been seen. This area of Fano is being called Eastern Amhara Fano, like Eastern Command of Ethiopian National Defense Force. Now we have an Eastern Amhara Fano. Fanos based in Gashina, in Kobo, Hike, Vargasa. These are being called Eastern Amhara Fano. Thank you for watching.